In this video, I'll be teaching you how to make a rain chain. A rain chain helps you to go and redirect water from certain areas of your yard, along with also can easily help to water your plants. So let's get started, and also let's begin. We will be starting this craft off with strengthened aluminum wire. You're probably going to want to go with aluminum or stainless steel, definitely something that is not going to rust or weather as easily in the elements. You're also going to need marbles. I have some larger ones, medium ones, and also 2 small ones. It doesn't really matter the amount of it, but also you might want something for the end. I have this little glass piece, which I didn't end up using. This aluminum wire is very easy to bend, but also has a good amount of strength to it. So you're going to want to cut a good amount of this. I'm cutting just about 7 to 8 feet of it. If you're going to want to make this longer, you're going to want to cut more. And if you want it shorter, of course, cut less. But I have about 8 feet here. So stretch out your aluminum wire, and at the top of it, you're going to want to make a swirl. This swirl is going to go and hold it in place. So what I'm doing is I'm just making a fancy little swirl. You can go and make this pretty much any way that you want to. I just want to make it look nice and pretty, so I'm going to go and swirl it and bend it into a circle about 4 different times. From there, after you've put it into a swirl, make a little bit of a hook and go down just about an inch or about half of an inch. You want to make sure you have some space. After you have this hook made, go and take one of your marbles and create a loop at the top and also a loop at the bottom. Now this wire, again, is an aluminum-based wire, so it is pretty easy to bend, but it does also have a little bit of resistance. So definitely you're going to want to keep in mind you might want to possibly wear gloves when you're doing this, or you're definitely going to have a little bit of pain with your hands after you're done with this craft. Make sure that your marble is securely in place. You can roll it around. You see this marble's fine. If you want to go and add extra loops, it'll just secure it better, and what I'm doing is just moving the wire over to make sure it is nice and secure in place. The top I'm also making sure stays straight, so after you've bent one portion of it, you're going to probably want to just continue to go and bend the other portions of it just to make sure everything stays in some sort of a line. Now what you can do is you can make like fancy little swirls or any sort of little bent pieces. What I'm doing is I'm making just kind of a fancy little bend, and then I'm going to take it and squish it up together to go and make it look just nice and kind of decorative. You can do this as well, or you can just keep everything in a straight line. Now I'm creating a circle to go and put my next marble into place and to help hold it. You're going to want to do this with every single marble that you have. Line up the next marble. Yeah, of course it's going to slide around a little bit. You just want to have a nice firm grip on it just to get kind of a measurement of what exactly or how much you're going to need for the wire. Create a loop at the bottom so it's held in place, and then secure the wire a little bit further. Make sure the marble, of course, stays in place. You can roll it around and just see if it's going to move or not. This one is in pretty good place, but I want to go and use the pliers just to really get it into place. And again, you're going to want to do this or your marbles are going to fall out, especially because keep in mind after time, the wire will start to bend a little bit slightly, especially if it's outside in the elements. And now onto the next marble. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to hold the last marble that you went and you put into place just so you don't bend the wire too much. Create a circle, and yes, of course, this is going to hurt your fingers a little bit, or it's going to get a little bit tougher once you get further down, especially if you have a larger marble in place, just because you don't want to really get the other one out of place. So again, I made some little squiggles that are there, made it look nice and fancy, created a loop, and then what I'm going to do is create another loop because this is a very large marble, and it's just going to be easier to use 2 of my fingers to loop this around rather than just struggle with the marble. Put the marble into place, and then create a bottom loop as well. Again, this is just exactly what you're going to do for every single marble. You want to make sure it's nice and secured, and that it doesn't really move too much. Again, this is what you do for every single marble. It's pretty easy, it's pretty simple. They're pretty easy to get into place, but just with every marble that you go and place, you want to make sure that it's not going to go too far. And the great thing about this wire is if you absolutely hate what you've done, you can always just go back, take out all of the marbles, and rebend it however direction you'd like to. So it's pretty simple and easy to do. Just keep in mind every time that you do rebend the wire, you might weaken it in certain areas. So just go slow, and also try not to go and rebend it too many times. After you've got all of your marbles into place, you can decide if you want to put anything at the end. I decided that I really didn't want to, so I just saved my bottle for another thing, made another swirl at the end, which you don't have to do. You can make it nice and fancy, or you can just leave it into a straight line, whatever you honestly want to do at the end, but I made a little swirly, and you can also make a platform for it, maybe put something on the end, or just leave it. So here's what my rain chain looks like, and what you're going to want to do with your chain just to make sure everything is in place is you're going to want to go move it around a little bit, and you're going to want to also shake it and just slightly pull it. Make sure all of the marbles are fully and totally secure, and if anything falls out, you can just re-secure it and also just go and move the wire back into place to make it tighter. Kind of like what I'm doing here. This one had a little bit too much movement for me, so I'm just taking the pliers and I'm fixing the wire to make it a little bit tighter around the marble. Now hang up your rain chain outside, and on a rainy day, what'll happen is the water will run right down it onto whatever plants you want to go and water. This is a really pretty and decorative way to go and water your plants, along with also redirect water into areas that you just really don't want it to be. But thank you all so much for watching. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Until next time, have a great one and take care.